And now what we're gonna do is that, yes, I'm gonna go to the replay browser, and we have some... Now I have a review coming up. I have three Meijin sets in our review backlog, and right now we're gonna take on the first of them. We're gonna do Dyalon versus GCT. If anyone can change the title, I would appreciate it very much. But yes, this, as you can see, this set was played the 30th of April, so around, what day is it today? Today's the 21st of May, so exactly 3 weeks ago. And we're gonna go ahead and start with this. Then let's go! Hell yeah! Dyalon on the left, GCT on the right. Dyalon opened with a +6. Then, strong opener here from Dyalon. GCT's opener comes a little later, and it's a little lighter, and then immediately moves up to defense. Here, alright, let's start strong. Here, what we can do is that swap this panel away, and you have an easy transition clear, and you can avoid this yellow burn. Because if you swap this dark blue will fall here, and you have an easy clear, avoiding the yellow burn that GCT had to perform in order to clear. Alright, now I'm gonna focus on Dyalon for this game. Takes the +7 into a chain, nice. Sets up the green clear, so far so good here. Nice, has the alright. So far lighter garbage coming from both Dyalon. Okay, let's see. I'm willing to believe this was just miss swaps. A lot of miss swaps that... Because okay, you have a lot of options here. The first one and the most obvious one is you can swap this panel here, take the +6 into a red chain, and while that is happening, you can even set up the +5 with the greens, because you can set up this one here, and this one that's gonna fall, you can set it up here, so you can have an easy +5 clear. But instead, I don't know if he does this because he's looking for something horizontal with the dark blues, or if he's looking for the red +4, but then swaps it all back again. So maybe he was drowning in ideas here. There's a lot of options, and maybe he drowned in between those options. Takes the burn, and I think that, and at this point is where the miss swaps come in, because he wanted to transport this panel here because he saw the blue match into yellow chain into red clear, but that did not happen, and he died. Alright, next game. We're gonna be focusing on GCT now. GCT does not take the +6 and ended up botching his opener. Waits for Dyalon's garbage to drop, and then focuses on clearing. And from now on, GCT is gonna be a bit on the defensive side, because he's the one behind in lines. Until he can reliably start topping Dyalon out, he'll be on the defensive here. Garbage chaining and doing what he can to stay alive. See, now he has overtaken. Ooh, okay. Let's see here. That looked weird. Right, let's see. What was his plan? Did he wanted to take the chain? I think he wanted to take the red chain and also get the light blue chain, but he fumbled and ended up only getting the red chain. Now he has to readjust. But okay, that looks a little bit close, but he's alive after this. Alright, takes the +4. Notices that that is gonna automatically chain and clears with the dark blues. Nice. Decides not to garbage chain, decides not even to clear with the +4. Interesting. He's here, he's still topped out and he has still garbage queued up. He's still on the defensive here. Okay. Okay. That down stacking sequence looked very close, but he managed to pull it off in the end. I think he would try to go for a grounded catch there, I'm not sure, but nicely set up there to clear. Ooh, locked RNGs into an easy +5 there. I'm looking at the... Okay, maybe he saw... I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he actually saw the +4. I'm not sure. Because, okay, had he actually seen the +4, he would have downstacked one of these here. So that he would have had an easier time downstacking the red panel here and clearing with the +4. But the way he downstacked the two purple panels to the left makes me think that he did not see the +4. So he then downstacks the light blue panel, and then I think this was a readjustment, but was smooth enough that it did not kill him. Okay, big chain coming up, missed a +5 around in there, but it's okay. I don't think he was topped out, I'm not sure. With Dyalon's GPM there on a rather low side, maybe. Alright, here comes a very nice +8 setup there for now his low stack, but does not have any garbage. Moderate, discreet race here. Gets rid of his shock panels though, that's important. Now has a +4 clear setup. He did take the +5 with the light blue though. Alright, patiently waiting for the garbage to drop on him. And then garbage change with the red panels. Has the +5 set up. Cuts the chain to just a mere ×3, it's okay. We want to start, okay, that burn, we go back. What was he trying to do here? Let's see. So he sets up the greens to then chain with the light blues. Swaps the light blues to one of the sides. Oh, he wanted to get this chain as well, but didn't see the yellow match. So then he was forced to readjust the moment he noticed the match. Doesn't try to downstack the dark blues, instead takes a different clearing route. Alright, cuts the chain there. Yeah, he noticed that would have been too much burns. Okay, let's see, this line was wrong. And I think... Okay, an option here is... Yeah, actually he does it. Actually he does what I was thinking. Swapping this panel here in order to make a platform for an easy yellow clear. You can stall for time with this lower +5 and then clear with them. And then clear with the yellows. It would have even given you a Shogun opportunity with the purple panel. But let's see, what did he do next? Oh, he downstacked the yellow panel by swapping this one. And after that, your options are maybe swap these two here, swap the light blues here to the left, and clearing with the +4 with the light blues, right? Would have that been possible? Yes, that would have been possible. That would have been a possibility here. But instead he allowed them to drop and died. 3-minute game, by the way, long one. Right. Dyalon here opens with a +6 into a ×2 +5. Nice. Oh, misses the insert. Unfortunate. Right, then while waiting for GCT's chain, he sets up a +8. Nice. Cuts the chain at 3 and then clears with a +5. Not bad. And sets up another +8. That's a scary looking combo attack. And yes, indeed, it was a very scary combo attack. It was enough to take GCT down, who was very high stack. That's where the combos are the scariest. That's where you have the least amount of time to react. Okay. At this point, you have to realize that these yellows are not chaining in any way or shape or form. So the best approach you can take here is to burn them. Burn these yellows, and find something else. Maybe you can even burn the dark blues afterwards, or you can go look down and find an easy vertical reds into green chain, something that would have given you time to react to those combos that were at bot's drop. Instead, he tried to go for these purples, but even after those purples, you still depended on this horizontal dark blue match. That was a very difficult situation for GCT there. Very, very difficult. Right, next game. Alright. GCT here with a ×5 versus Dyalon's +8 into a ×4. Right. GCT patiently waiting for garbage to drop before starting a counter attack of his own. I think that +4 was maybe a bit too early. Oh, now he's in a difficult situation, but Dyalon died first. Let's see how Dyalon died. Right. He clears those, has a garbage block drop on him, and now what? Now what I'm looking at is these reds into dark blue chain, into maybe purple chain, unless that would have been too much. That wouldn't have even been too much, because okay, the line here is, I see the line. Match the reds, chain the dark blues, chain the yellows, and then downstack this yellow panel here. Then downstack this red panel here, so that when the purple's chain, this yellow falls here, and you have an easy clear. That would have been my line. In fact, that's what he tried to do, actually. So that line that I'm thinking of wouldn't have worked. Then another option here is taking the green +3, taking the green burn into red chain. And that would have given you a very similar situation, but then I think you would have had to do some downstacking game with these top panels. Next game. 2-all, by the way. Alright, Dyalon here opening up with a ×4 into... Now comes the combo game if GCT allows him to do to, but GCT did not allow him because he dropped the chain right away. Takes the 8 into red clear, not bad. Here comes a little bit of garbage chaining, okay, not bad. Takes the dark blue Shogun. Nice, downstacks into an easy clear. Good gameplay here from Dyalon, good defensive gameplay. Now has the tier 2, even gets the 5. Impressive. Okay, chains and takes the +8 clear, not bad. +4 into green Shogun, no, into ×2 +6 Shogun actually. A bit of RNG luck involved there. Oh, that's a very intense attack there. Yeah, look at that GPM. But also GCT's attacking stats are nothing to laugh at here. Very impressive GPM from both players here. Well, that looked close, but that's okay. Now what? Dyalon has a lot of options here. Here comes a garbage block. That looks close. He keeps clearing. Unfortunately, did not reach that light blue chain in time. And let's see how GCT died here. Alright. Let's see. Takes the 6 and then tears merge. I'm already looking at some transition stuff. Okay, wait. This downstack is wrong. Yes, this downstack is wrong. Let this fall, and you have the dark blue panel here. You can swap it here, downstack this tower, downstack this red, and have an easy clear. But the way you swap... Oh, and then slide awards. And then we grant here a slide award to GCT for missing that one, and dying for the missed slide. Happens. It happens. Let's go, next game. Alright. GCT, that was an insane stealth there to extend the chain, and then immediately turns to a clear. Oh, that red downstack was not right, but it's okay. It just means you have to burn another match. Raise more. I would have raised more. I would have raised higher. He did not set up the 8 with the yellow panel at the bottom, but it's okay. Just means his attack will be a little bit less efficient here. And now hits the slide. But it's okay, that should be enough to put Dyalon under a lot of pressure. And yes, if we look at Dyalon's attacking stats, yes, he is suffering. He is much more focused on defense here than GCT. GCT has nothing. Has basically nothing on his board. Oh, that was not right. Oh, that was a little bit painful. He did not set the transition. He did not set up the transition properly, but it's okay. He was not under any sort of pressure here from Dyalon, so no damage done whatsoever. And that downstack was not right either, but it's okay. Once again, no pressure. He does not have the green panels, and okay, clears some other way. Not even with the +4 I was looking at. But it's okay. Are you gonna clear with the goes for slide awards once again? Okay. Goes for another chain here, GCT. That's a lot of garbage, but it's not actually enough to top him out. GCT, oh, that scared me for a moment. I did not see the +5 that he was going for. Okay, now he's gonna take the +4 for some time. I would have downstacked the other tower first so that chain would have cleared. But it's okay. Yeah, takes the +4. Bit of a board explosion here in GCT's board, but that's okay. Okay, sees the chain. Yep, not a bad line by any means. Actually, allows him to keep some of the momentum he had going into this round. Yeah. Okay, there's no more garbage. He's not topped out. Actually, would have been very scary otherwise. Yes, I would have kept chaining with the original +6. Huh. Accidentally hover chains. Goes for the aggressive +9 setup, but he already had an easy clear planned out at top. Right, GCT is being very aggressive with his combo game, and it paid off. GCT's aggressive combo game paid off. Let's see how Dyalon died here. Right. That's a big garbage drop. Options. Some options here. Downstack this purple and chain with those purples. That would have given Dyalon time. Because then after that chain he could have also burned the red panels and chained into the light blues. That was an option to find a clear somewhere else around here. Maybe even looking at this. Yeah, maybe looking at those light blues. And after that, there were options. There were options around here. Or even with this yellow match, you could have chained with the reds into the light blues into a purple clear. That would have also worked. He had options. Instead, what he did was... Okay, so he matches the purples instead. I would have let the yellows chain and then chain the reds. Yes, that sounds right, because you still have the yellows for a clear later on. But yeah, instead he matches the yellows vertically. I think you can still... Your last resort here is downstacking this panel. This panel, and you have the red clear. That would have been his last resort here. But he did not see that and died. Right. We're gonna be looking at Dyalon this game. Not a bad +6 to start. Into a ×3 +7. That I don't think should be enough to top GCT out, but GCT's chain is enough to top Dyalon out here. Right, has the 9 set up at the at his right side, which is very good. That's what we call an emergency combo here. He's forced to take it now, and yeah, clears +4 clear. Not bad, not bad. That should put some offensive pressure on GCT, which he desperately needs. Okay, chain into +6 into clear, not bad. He downstacks correctly to allow the +4 to clear, and then nice clear setup there with the yellows. You should take the +4, yes. Neither him nor me saw that light blue burn. Accidental light blue burn. Right, gets a +4 and uses the hovering time, the hover time to clear. Not bad. Did not take the +6, which turned out to be a great idea. Oh, he missed. He could have gotten a great +5 there, but he missed the timing for that. He has tier 2. Does he spot the tier 2? No, he does not. Instead has to deal with a transition. Okay, shake time saves him. Shake time saves him. I just saw from the corner of my eye, I saw GCT save himself with a kick, which was kind of funny to see. Okay, we take the +4 and then die. Okay, what I was looking at here is just completely grid this out. Burn these reds into taking the +6. The powerful +6 chain with the 2 sets of greens here. Grid it out. You had the light blue clear afterwards. That would have been a powerful chain, a message. That chain might not be powerful, but it sends a message. You had the light blue clears afterwards, so that defense wouldn't have been an issue afterwards, but you needed to spot that. Instead, he tried to downstack the greens into maybe a +4 clear, but he messed it up. I saw some hesitation there as well. What is the message? The message is that you're willing to go. You're willing to do whatever it takes to take these sets. That is the message. It's a powerful message. It's like announcing to the world that you're a menace, that you're someone that people have to take into account. Dyalon is a menace in this game after all. Dyalon is someone you cannot underestimate whatsoever. And that chain would have been the perfect message to send. Alright, GCT here. Chaining, I'm guessing there's garbage waiting for him. Not enough to top him out, but enough to only allow him to raise one line. He sets up the... I thought he was gonna set up the purple +5, instead he just settled for a 4. Does he see the tier 2? He does not see the tier 2. He's in trouble now, but that bottom burn bought him just enough time to allow him to clear. Nice. Oh, nice chaining here. Does not take the Shogun though. He is the resident Shogun hater after all, I think. Make sure not to take the +6. Will he take it now? No, he does not. Downstacks the... Oh no, he hesitated. Ooh, that looks scary. It's to burn. Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, he saved himself. That sequence was not right, but he managed to save it. That was very well played there by GCT. And that save actually won him the game. That save after that messy downstacking sequence won GCT the game. Let's see how Dyalon died here. Alright, here I'm looking... I'm looking at swapping this for a red chain, maybe. Let's see what he does. He takes the green chain. I didn't know he would have had time for that, actually. Okay. Yeah, there are two ways to do it. He did it the wrong way. The right way here is downstacking. It's downstacking this one and clearing here, because that would have given him more the exact shake time that he needs to clear. That's so unfortunate. Right, let's look at Dyalon here. Starts with a powerful +8 into a ×6 chain. Not bad. 30 GPM opener. Simple but very effective. GCT should be topped out here, especially when he's this high stack. Nice. Alright. Yes. I did not see that option there, Dyalon, but you did, and you know what? Props to you. More power to you. Takes the Shogun, yes. And then extends it up to 3. That buys him enough time to make an easy clear. Dyalon here hesitated for a moment, was thinking, bro was just thinking. And you know what? I applaud him for actually thinking, stopping to think. Sometimes playing on pure instinct is not enough. Oh, he tried to go for the +5, but was too late to get there in time. Smartly takes the +6 though. That was smart. He does not greet that chain. Instead, uses those panels that he saved to take the +6. Nice. Downstacks the yellows. That was intelligent there from Dyalon. Oh, Lux RNG's the next clear with the light blues. Unfortunately, that's his garbage output is not enough to put GCT under pressure here. But with this liner change, seems like those are about to change. I was not sure if he would have actually made that, but he did. Notices the... No, does not take the Dark Blue Shogun. He's now in trouble, okay, with the chain. With the chain, he actually has enough time, and not only he used it to buy time. Beautiful green transition there. That was very well done there from Dyalon. Oh, he keeps chaining. That was actually a +8. That was some insane chaining. That's exactly the kind of pressure that he needs. But now he needs to make it out alive. Oh, yeah, that I saw that stop bar. I saw that stop time just almost reaching 0. But it's okay. He's still alive. Ooh, that was nice, taking the hovering light blue there, light blue clear. But he's still topped out. That almost looked like a cobblestone pattern training thingy. Yeah, I know how to speak trust. Oh, that was nasty. What that last 4 wide was nasty. Dyalon needs to take burns, a lot of burns. But he's ultimately alive. Long game, 3 minutes. With the situation that Dyalon was facing, I don't know if I would have made it alive actually. Building up a chain here. Cuts it at 3 and then clears. Sets up the +8 into a dark blue, into the hovering dark blue clear. Nice. Takes the more aggressive chain there. Oh, good gameplay here from Dyalon. I'm liking what I'm saying. Yes. That was enough. Very, very good defensive gameplay here from Dyalon. Let's see how GCT died. Right. So, we have tiers that are about to merge. Or I don't know if that was the correct line. He was focusing on the wrong side of the board. His cursor was here at first. You cannot risk it on garbage giving you the banners you need. I would have burned these reds. And seeing the banners that he got, burning the reds by downstacking this one to the right would have been the right play because it would have bought him enough time. So here's the thing. This garbage block was not fully revealed yet, which means there was still shake time from this garbage block coming, which would have given him around a second that he could have taken to spot the light blue clear that was available here, either directly or... No, it was directly. Had he downstacked this one, this would have dropped down and he would have had a direct clear with the light blue +4. Fortunately, he did not see it. His cursor went elsewhere and he died. Yep. Next game. It was a close set so far. Lots of very good performances here. From both players. Seems like GCT was the more offensive player this set, while Dyalon was more focused on defense. Dyalon seemed to have stronger defenses here. Even though fumbles happen all the time. I forgot who I was supposed to look at, but I'll be looking at GCT this game. Okay, takes the ×2 garbage clear. Keeps building up. Oh, that's some very fast movement speed there for GCT indeed. The speedometer shows 500 APM. Speeds that are sometimes enough to get you pulled over. Okay, takes the triple chain, has to burn. Maybe he wanted to chain that? Yeah, maybe he would have liked to chain that because the way he did it gave him no stop time by doing the burn like that. But ultimately it didn't matter because Dyalon died. Let's see how Dyalon died. Alright. Take the green burn. Yes. That's a mistake. He needed to clear the reds the other direction. because by clearing the other direction, it would have given him the light blue chain, which would have given him enough time to save himself. The way he did it, yeah, he didn't have enough time for anything. Next game, let's go. Right. Not a bad start from Dyalon. Those combos can be very scary the way, considering the stack height here for GCT, but ultimately they did not do a lot of damage. GCT's opener definitely did more damage to Dyalon than Dyalon's did to GCT. And it's okay, here comes another chain on top of Dyalon. GCT building even another chain, but it's a light one, so we might see some factory action here in Dyalon's board, and indeed, that factory was enough to take down Dyalon. Let's see. Right, we clear, and let's see what the garbage reveals us. Oh, I would have just chained. With the Dark Blues. Your GPM is already low enough that you're gonna need a chain to top him out. So even if you didn't want the chain, by how low your GPM was, you actually need this chain. You need to put something on his board, otherwise he's just gonna combo the hell out of you and you're gonna be under a lot of pressure for the whole game. So I would have taken this chain. Ultimately he went for something else, I don't exactly know what, and died in the end. Next game, GCT running away with the set here. Let's see, opens up with the +5 into another +5, tries to grounded catch, and pretty sure it did not work in the end, so that's a lot of combos on Dyalon's board. Ultimately they were not enough to take him down, but that looked scary for a moment. It takes the time to +7 into a +4 clear. But once again we're gonna see a lot of garbage output on GCT's board. Alright, not bad. Not bad. At the end of the day, that's what you need. You need to start topping out your opponents. And what better way to do it than chaining? Because if not, that's what happens is that GCT was not topped out here, so he was able to take his sweet time finding the clear. Let's see that. Let's rewatch that. I mean, something you could have done here to avoid a burn that does not attack is at least swap this so the way you do it grants you a +4. Or if you're feeling frisky, you can set up this, swap these two greens here, match the dark blues here, then insert this green here for a ×2 +8. If you're feeling frisky. Dyalon saw none of those and clear with a simple +3. Then finds a +6 from the garbage. Does not take the 6. Does not take the +6 garbage chain though. I'm not liking those burns. Now one bit finds the chain just in time. Ooh, that's some nice downstacking action there from Dyalon. Saved himself in a clutch way. Okay, there. An easy clear here would have been inserting any panel in this gap, and then clearing with the +7. That would have been an easy clear for Dyalon here. But now he needs to burn and then downstack. Yeah. That was wrong. That was wrong. Okay, let's see. So here, what can I say, man? Take the +4. Take the +4. The +4 would have given you the chain. Actually, did he have time though? Oh, he had plenty of time to set up the +4. But yeah, now he actually got nothing with it. So, unfortunate. Alright, let's see GCT. Ooh, nice +6 there. Nice horizontal +6 are so lovely to see in my opinion. But now he needs to raise, and he's allowed to raise. Why did he not? What was that? Did he actually stealth? Did he intentionally stealth that? Or did he just accidentally do it by using both swap buttons? We shall never know. It's okay, chains after that. Did he try to go for the +4? It's okay, clears with +5 next. And then, okay, he could have cleared with a +6. Takes it now. And then chains, and then locks. And then RNG's the next clear, nice. Nice, the way he downstacked allowed that +3 to clear everything. I'm liking what I'm seeing here from GCT. Welcome in, Kitty, where I'm doing one Meijin set review that I had lying around on the admittedly it's still big review backlog that we have, but hey, little by little we're mowing through it, Lava and I. Big props to Lava here for taking all those reviews as well. There was a lot of burning there from GCT that I don't fully agree with, but hey, can I really complain when he's ultimately alive? Yeah, especially when his offense is looking at some powerful 26, 27 GPM, almost 2 minutes in. That's nothing to complain about. The quality of the offense is a completely different topic, but hey, Lava the boss, indeed. Indeed, Lava is the boss. One of the bosses around here. That burn I do not like. Okay, not bad. Seems that GCT has regained the stability in this set. I don't know if he did that to avoid the garbage chaining. I don't know if he just does not want to chain anymore here. What happened here? He had such a beautiful clear. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He air caught that light blue panel and died because of it. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Not much to say about that. He was 2 pixels, yeah. 2 pixels away, 3 pixels away from stack race death. Yep. And then died after that. That's so unlucky there for GCT. Right, looking at Dyalon now. Opens with a +6. Gets the grounded catch, nice. Gets the slide. And cuts it at +6. Oh, that was very close. The fact that he did not downstack that could have done him in. But it didn't. Oh, it gets deprived of the +8 by the garbage. Oh, that was interesting. That was very interesting here from Dyalon. Oh, I thought that was a stealth actually. No, that was not a stealth. He avoided the chain by swapping into the +4 and clearing that 3 wide. Nice, takes the +6. Maybe he did not see the shogun, but that's okay. That's a lot of offensive pressure there on GCT's side. Oh, yeah. That ghost clears like that are very annoying because they rise lock you, so they prevent you from raising. Interesting, very good downstack there to allow the garbage chain to actually clear. He could have been in trouble otherwise. Nice transition there with the purples. I would have taken the +4. Okay, needs a lot of burns in order to stay alive. Okay, finds the light blue clear, not bad. I'm looking up. Yeah, he was also looking up. I would have taken the +6 maybe. Or maybe I would have greedy and died because of that exact same +6. Who knows? I'm not the one playing the game right now. Right, so far some lighter offense here from both players actually. Both players struggling. Dyalon with around 20 GPM and once again Dyalon gets deprived of a +8 by the garbage. Yeah, they are both strong with their attacks here. Dyalon with both of them with around 20 GPM, but I know they can do much more than that. Yeah, look at that. GCT's combo offense consists mainly of +4, while Dyalon's offense consists mainly of +4, sometimes 2. Down stack the yellow first, unless you're doing that. Not bad. Beautiful, beautiful light blue transition setup there for Dyalon. I love that. Alright, takes the green clear, takes the yellow Shogun, nice, and into a hovering +6 clear. Good gameplay here from Dyalon so far, sets up the +8, and into an easy downstacking green clear. Good gameplay here from Dyalon. Alright. Yeah, he takes the +7, not bad, because that gives him way more than enough time to actually clear. Why not take the 9? I would have taken the 9. Messed up the +8. And I think he got nervous here. His option, like the clearest option here. Let's see. Here, take this burn. Immediately take this burn. You have options. You have the light blue chain into yellow chain. You have even the dark blue +5 after that. You have clear options with the +5 after all that sequence. You have options. I would have taken this burn. Frozen my stop time. Because he did have a lot of stop time, so by taking that burn, that burn, he would have frozen his stop time. If you don't want to chain, what you can do is take that burn and take the yellow +8. Take the yellow and dark blue +8. You can even turn it into a 9. I think, I'm not actually sure if you can turn it into a 9, or even take the red +4. That wouldn't have been a bad idea. You had a lot of options here. Instead, he drowned in options. There were too many options for him, and he blue screened a bit. That's match point for GCT here. And that's what we're gonna be looking at right now. Nice opener here. That's gonna be a high GPM for sure. Yeah, 39.4 on almost a 40 GPM and way more than enough to top Dyalon out here. So Dyalon is gonna be on defense, playing defense from the very beginning of this game. Right, now it's GCT's time to follow it up, and that's exactly what he's doing. Look at all those combos coming up. I would take this 5. I've taken the 5 now. the ghost +6 prevents him from taking the 9, instead forcing him to take the 7. The chain cut from Dyalon does not catch GCT off guard here. And now it's time to go back to garbage chaining, but it did catch him rather mid-stack instead of the ideal high stack here. It's okay, we greed those +6s. Yes. Yeah, that's... I did not fully agree with taking the +4. Ah, that's an unfortunate purple burn. Now he's way lower stack than before. Alright, takes a little bit of time organizing his board, does not take the 9, the purple 9. Cuts the chain at 5. Then cleared with a +4, has a +8 set up, yes. Oh, okay. Nice job there by GCT, clearing with the 5. You could have even set up the +8 at the left. But that's okay, he still has a 5, a perfectly fine 5. Another 5. Into a chain. Not bad game here from GCT. Has the +5 set up, I would take it now. Why not? You have a clear ready. Nice. Huh. Undoes the +7 into a +4. Nice. Alright. Hits the slide, not bad. I would have used that for a clear, but GCT is better than me, so his line is also perfectly valid. Alright. I'm not exactly sure if that +5 was completely correct. He did have to take a few more burns than usual. Okay, takes the nice. Not bad. He's handling the low stack situation quite nicely, actually. Takes the +6. But up top there doesn't seem to be a lot of options. There's the light blue clear. The light blue clear. There's nothing else I can say. The light blue clear is very easy. You just need to spot it and then take it. And it would have been an easy way out of this difficult situation, but instead he tried to desperately look for something else here, and actually he could have saved himself. This is the downstack mindset. Had he downstacked first any panel here and then the yellow, he could have taken the purple chain, but he did not do it. Once again, the easiest clear was these light blue panels anyway. So all this would have done is burn more panels for him. Alright, let's go. We'll be looking at Dyalon for this last game. Nice grounded catch to start with a decent +5 here. Yeah, but I'm not liking that stack shape. Okay, that's another chain coming from GCT. Now Dyalon is in a bit of a pickle because he has a bit of a factory set up here, and he's only 3 lines. He has only 3 lines of panels to work with. And taking these big combos means he has. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see how this sequence could have been done better. So this burn, you need to take this burn as soon as possible. You need to. Okay, so the idea is taking this burn here, downstacking this panel here, and swapping this panel here so that this panel stays here, this panel stays here, and you can still downstack the red, swap the red to downstack the greens, and make the greens still clear the garbage. That would have been an option, but take it as soon as possible to freeze this stop time and give you as much time as possible in order to clear. See, now this is way too little stop time here. The line is still the same. Downstack this panel here, swap this panel here, and then downstack the dark blue. Instead, the line he tried to go for another possibility. If you're really eager in going down this path, insert this dark blue so that you get and hope that whatever comes after this is chain garbage, because if chain garbage comes after this, then you're getting enough shake time, the shake time that you need to clear with the greens. Alternatively, chain with the blues, chain with the light blues. That times 2 would have given you the stop time you need. There were options, but they're all difficult to see. I don't blame Dylan here. Well, I mean, he probably took the most convoluted option, and one that he did not have the time for, especially after burning this red match so late. Alternatively, you can burn it here and burn it, insert the panel here, and then downstack the green. That would have also worked. But I don't know if with this little stop time it would have actually been enough for him to reach the clear. Ultimately, the route... the next piece of garbage was 3 white, so very little stop time. Very little stop time, so I don't know if some of those lines would have worked. I think the safest option here would have been taking the light blue chain, if you can spot it. But yeah, he could not spot it and died. And that's GG's. That's GG's, that's how GCT took this set. And with that, there's this review is done. We are through with this review. That's one more I can take off of our backlog. And with that, I'm gonna finish the stream. Thank you, Yumiko. Thank you, Deluxe Flame, for playing. That was an entertaining set. Thank you, all the lurkers, for being there and making us company. And thank you for watching. I hope that was an entertaining stream for you all as well. And I'll see you all in the next time. Bye bye.